Hi there, and in this quick video session, what I'm going to point out is how most consultants overcomplicate the process of winning new business and specifically who they're targeting. So in sales and marketing, there's a spectrum, a concept of called unaware to aware. So it was something that was pointed out very brilliantly in a book by Chet Holmes, The Ultimate Sales Machine. He has multiple percentages of where he thinks people are in the marketplace, and it's statistics that I've seen cited quite a lot. I like to simplify it, so dependent on your service, your product or service, I like to think of it, on average, there's 10% of the marketplace who are actively aware of the problem they have in their business that relates to the service that you offer. There's about 25-30% of the marketplace that are potentially aware, but if you give them a good enough reason, they will engage with you. And around 60% then that really don't want to engage with you and are long-term pipeline opportunities and are long-term education prospects. Couple of different things. So when you see advertising on LinkedIn, Facebook, PPC, generally people are advertising for people in that aware category, i.e., how to lose belly fat fast, or are you looking for PPC advertising, or are you looking for sales training? It's looking for people who are in that 10 percentile who are aware that they have a problem and are actively seeking for a solution, and that's great. So there's two things about this. A lot of people will argue that if you focus your business around that, then it can become challenging. One, because the cost of advertising is higher, but obviously that's more in lower value businesses because everyone is advertising for people who are at the aware stage. They're a lot further down the buying process. In lower value products and services, then that can be true. But let's relate that now back to consulting. So with consulting, you have higher deal sizes, and generally, I would say 80% of the consultants that I speak to who are smaller consultants, solo consultants, smaller consulting organizations, are only seeking to win 5 to 10 clients per annum, and they overcomplicate their engagement process. So typically what I see is a solo consultant or a small consulting firm, say in the UK, might have 3,000 companies that make up their TAM, their target addressable marketplace. So if you take those statistics, then roughly 10% of those are actively aware of their problem and may or may not be actively seeking a solution to that problem. So then you've got 300 companies out in the marketplace who are looking for what you provide. They may not be looking for your solution, but they are looking for a solution to the problem that you provide. Therefore, they are further down the buying cycle. There are challenges with that. There's some nuances of selling consulting because they may already have identified what they think is the problem, but they may have misdiagnosed. But you can overcome that with a good consulting arrangement. Secondly, they may have already diagnosed what they think the solution is. Therefore, they may be looking for more fixed rate hourly consulting packages or, dictating the terms. But, a good consulting can get over that anyway. However, if you're only looking to get 2 new clients, 3 new clients, 5 new clients, you can simplify your engagement process just by focusing in on people who are actively aware of the problem that your solution relates to. However, most consultants don't do that. So you don't necessarily need long sales cycles. It improves the cash flow coming through your consulting business. But what it does mean is you have to actively go out and take messages to the market, and those messages can be very different. There's a lot of people out there kind of showing you how to write cold emails or direct mails, but they don't understand how it fits into the strategy of approaching the marketplace, because the reality is you don't need a lot of educational long-winded approaches if people are already aware. And again, it depends who you're targeting in the business. It can literally be like, you may have this pain. we have worked with many companies previously who had this pain. Here's the results that we bring. Would you be interested in talking? So, but consultants don't do that, and and that's what I work with consultants about doing is take that to the marketplace, and that runs through all the way through your lead gen. If you understand that they're already down, there's a great research piece by IBM Target Market Inc. that say, look, if that has happened, if they've already identified the pain, it may well be now that senior CEOs have pushed it down into a more middle management role. So while I get a lot of my clients dealing with more senior people, if you are working at this stage, then maybe it's okay to be dealing at a more middle manager level, because they've already identified the long-range business strategy that they're looking to achieve. So you have to work within the confines of what they're doing. But the whole ethos of this, the whole reason d'etre of this video is, if you are a consultant, do not overcomplicate your lead generation process. Identify the key problem that you solve for the businesses that you're targeting, and quickly identify your target addressable market, proactively go out and attack your marketplace and identify the people who are in the high awareness stage. If you are looking to acquire a small number of clients, they are very quick opportunities for you to grow new clients. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.